And welcome back. So in this video, we're going to take a different approach than the previous videos. There won't be any gameplay video. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to look at spreadsheets. And, you might be saying, well, I could just do that work. I don't need to do that at home when I'm trying to play a game. But let's just take a look at this anyway. So what this spreadsheet is it's a list of all the achievements. But what I've done is I've created a new tab for the achievements that I think are important. And I think the ones that are the most important that you have to have before you start trying for a high score are the ones that give you extra health, right? Because you start out with 6. And if you're trying to post a high score with only the starting health, you're going to have problems, right? Because the more experienced players will have more health, and so they'll have an edge. So I think the first thing you need to do is to get all the health achievements. So on your screen, I have broken out the different achievements into different categories. One is all the mastery achievements for the regular maps, right? So we have Purgatory, Paradise Lost, and Abyss Mastery, and they will all give you 1 health permanently. And if you watched the very first video of this series, we already have Purgatory Mastery and Paradise Lost Mastery. So we already have 2 additional health points over the starting health, which is great. And we have that forever. And so we can use that to do our other to help us in other achievements. All right, next we have the pit achievements. Okay, now this one is going to be pretty hard. It's a really good one. You get a permanent holy armor, and holy armor, if you have it and you get hit, it doesn't count against your mastery achievement, meaning that you can get hit with holy armor and still get a mastery achievement, which is really quite good. But the problem is that the requirement for it is quite high. So it's going to be a while before we get this achievement on our brand new account. So we're going to not worry about that achievement for now. Okay. The pit achievements that we can get are the mastery achievements for the final pits of each map. So these 3 pits here are the ones in Purgatory. And when you've unlocked all the pits, they will appear at random. So you're just going to have to kind of keep going in and hoping you get the pit that you're trying for. These 2 pits over here on the bottom are the pits in the Abyss. There are no pits in Paradise Lost. And again, you have to unlock. So over here, if you escape from the pits, it unlocks the next pit. Okay. And then if you escape from the pits at the end of the cycle, you unlock Orphans. Otherwise, to unlock Orphans in the other pits, you have to get Mastery, which means getting through the pit without taking any damage. All right. And then lastly, we have the achievements with the Orphans. And the reason why I put this in is because you've got some really nice rewards here. You've got Blood of the Lamb that can possibly heal for 2 instead of just 1. So that's a nice thing to have. And bonus ammo for all arrows. Now, for the regular arrow, of course, it's unlimited. So this is talking about your special arrows. You get more ammo. Okay. And for the Blood of the Lamb ones, we have different amounts of orphans that we need to save. That's what they call them. We're saving orphans. So the 3 orphans is pretty easy, right? And then we have more orphans. And really, the longer you play, these requirements will be met pretty quickly. The 3 and 5 and 7 orphans are a little bit tougher because you have to get them in one single run. So we might actually try for those. But the best way to get those are to actually unlock the pit achievements where we have orphans that are unlocked in each pit. So that makes it easier, because if you are able to get an orphan on, let's say, Purgatory, and then the Purgatory Pit, and then Paradise Lost, then the Abyss, and the Abyss Pit, in a single run on just the first level, you can get the 5 orphans in one afterlife. And then if you succeed in beating Asmodeus, which we are now pretty consistently, then if you get the Purgatory orphan and the one in the pit, that gives you 7. And that's Purgatory level 2, which is pretty easy. So you could get the 7 orphans just finishing, not even finishing, but finishing the pit in Purgatory 2. Okay, so this here is our game plan. So this is the roadmap that this series of videos that I'm shooting, the new account videos, will be trying to get these achievements first before we even think about doing a scoring run. I hope this was useful, and thanks for watching.